Chani and I've been diagnosed with type 1 diabetes.
Hi everyone, this is Rodine and today I'm going to tell you about our goddaughter Chani, who has been diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. So this is new. I'm not used to a camera, so please excuse me if I am stuttering. But it's something that's very dear to our hearts, and I would like to tell you about her story and her life journey. After her dad's 1 year passing on the 21st of February 2022, we started seeing signs of depression in Chani, and it was quite a difficult road. I am not gonna lie. Mum was in contact with me, constantly speaking to me, saying she's very worried about Chani. Chani's losing weight, she's really very tired, struggling in school, which Chani is such a bright and energetic child. Chani her smile has just gone away, and that was a huge red flag for us. And we just knew we had to see what we can do as a family, as people who care about her so much. And Mum contacted me and said, and I remember clearly the day that she sent me the voice note saying she's so worried about Chani. She started crying. It was a really difficult voice note for her, as Chantal has been a rock this past year, and Chantal has just been there 100% for her kids. And for her to break down in a voice note, I knew something was really, really wrong. And I got to them and I just saw Chani, and I got such a fright. She had severe weight loss, she was fatigued, she was nauseous, and there was just so many signs. And she came to our house to have a swim, which she's a little fish when she swims. She loves swimming, and she could literally just jump into the swimming pool. She walked from the middle of the swimming pool to the end, and she was so tired. And that was such a big thing for me. And Mum came, we spoke, and we just decided we need to take some action. On the 3rd of March was the afternoon that Chani came to visit us and had the swim, where I got a bit concerned. So Mum and I and her godfather Quibus, we had a chat, and we just realized we need to do something this weekend for her birthday. Her birthday is on the 5th of March, so we need to make it really special and make sure that she feels special, as the year before was a tough year. On the 4th of March, the morning, I went to work and I spoke to Chantal. I asked her, can I please come visit, as I've been concerned about Chani, and we were going to talk about her birthday. And it was such a strange day because I was hanging at work the whole morning and just decided, this is it. I'm going to talk to the doctor about Chani's red flags. Chantal let me know that she's going to keep Chani from school as she's not feeling well. And I went to see the doctor and gave her a summary of what I feel and what Mom's been feeling. And as we were talking, Chantal has sent me message after message with Chani's signs. And we just decided, you know what, she's lost so much weight in the past 2 weeks. It's quite concerning, so let's do some blood works and see how it's going. I said to her, I'm going to go and visit Chani anyway now, and Chani was complaining of heart palpitations. So Chantal asked me to take the oximeter, and I took our glucose meter to just to check and see what's going on. Got there, Chani was so weak, she could not get up from the couch. She did not feel well. Spoke to explain to step by step what I was going to do. did the oximeter, did her oxygen in her pulse, and everything was fine. Did her sugar, and that's where we just were blown away. Her sugar was 22.2. I sent a picture to the doctor, and I just knew we need to move fast, really quickly. And Mum, we all just, it was such a blur. We acted really quickly. We knew we had to get to the doctor. The doctor, in the meanwhile, phoned me and said, Rolene, you need to get here now. And Chani is going into a DKA. On our way, the doctor phoned and asked, are we on our way? And that this is quite serious. Chani's body is going into a DKA. So a DKA is a diabetic ketoacidosis. This is a life-threatening. You can go into a diabetic coma, swelling of the brain, or severe dehydration. So obviously we freaked out, as Chani is a very, very healthy child. She's never had any severe health issues or any diabetic signs. She's never had weight loss. She's always been healthy and on the go. For us to hear that she's going into a DK was an extreme shock. We got to the practice. We had to act quite fast, as Chani was very delirious, and we just decided that this was it. We need to get her, well, the doctor asked us to get her to hospital quite fast. There was no time to waste. The only problem with that was finances, and Mum literally a week before that cancelled the medical aid, as she wanted to move over to a better one, and with that change made things quite complicated for us that day. But unfortunately, the people that we could not see Chani go into a state hospital, and the rules with COVID, unfortunately Mum would not have been able to stay with Chani. After Chani's daddy passed away, she got separation anxiety. So for her, when she even just heard that Mum can't be with her, she totally flipped out. And that was just not an option for us. We can't put Chani in a hospital where Mum can only be there with visiting hours. I'm going to ask you to please think of if it was your child. There was no way for me as a mum that would not have been able to leave my child there and not be with them. So we just decided that this was it. We need to act fast, get a hospital where we can do private work through private, and we got a hospital that would accept us as a private patient, and Chani was admitted. We rushed to hospital, got there, and it was chaos. We got to the doctor's rooms. The doctor barely looked at Chani and just went, this is it. You need to get her into pediatric ICU. Just take her, I will do the calls. And it was quite heartbreaking. Chani was fatigued. She was delirious. She did not know what was going on around her. So for that, I just want to pause for a moment and just explain to you why we chose private and not state. For a child not to understand what is going on around her and what is not, and she's not feeling well, to put her in a place where there's people that she does not know, was just, there was no option with that. And we just knew that she had to have her mum with her by her side 24/7. She was rushed to pediatric ICU, where the doctor demanded them to do drips immediately, tests immediately. Mum was in a state because it was literally about 5 to 7 nurses who just rushed into Chani and just started doing ECGs. blood pressure, sugar, drips, making sure they couldn't get veins because she was so dehydrated. So she had so many needles poked into her that it's quite sad for that small body to go through this. And mom just had to stand there. But Chani was in such a state that she just didn't care. And when I say not care, is that's how weak she was. So it was a difficult day. It was a difficult time, and it still is, but we are learning step by step. So after everything and after seeing her like that, she was admitted. Tests were being done every 4 hours. In the morning of the 5th, so her birthday, the doctor at 2 o'clock in the morning phoned and said she's not happy about Chani not doing as she wants her to do. So they ordered a brain CT scan to see if there was any swelling of the brain, which is one of the conditions when you go into a DKA, so diabetic ketoacidosis. And this is quite frightening if you think that this is what she was actually going through. Luckily, and we thank God for this, really we do, everything's fine. Chani was her brain was normal. There was no side effects, and we are so thankful for that, as she's such a smart little girl and she has so much potential. It was just a really rough weekend. They had to sort out and see what insulin is working and what's not, what food is working and what's not. And mom and Chani went through quite a roller coaster weekend, which is okay. They went through it, and we are learning so much day after day. And the thing with diabetes is now it's a life-changing thing. They need to learn what carbohydrate she's allowed to eat and what she's not allowed to eat, versus how much insulin she's allowed to take and what not. And her body keeps on producing either or. She's getting some sort of insulin or she's not. So her pancreas is not working at all. And then all of a sudden it's producing some sort of an insulin. So then the units is not working. So it's been such a roller coaster. She's having highs, she's having lows, and still she's smiling. And I am so thrilled with her, because she's learned how to inject herself in such a short period. I mean, for me, I'm a very huge non-needle person, and Chani just goes and she does it. Yes, she does cringe a bit and she does think about it for 2 seconds, but she takes that insulin pen and she injects herself, which is, you know what, for a 10-year-old, it's amazing. Sorry, we had to stop because we had a moth coming to visit into the video. So like I said, it's not that we're used to doing this. We are trying to just make awareness. So sorry about that. Like I've said, we are so proud of her. She's been such a rock. Her mom's been a rock. Her sister's been a rock. And the support that she's been getting is mind-blowing from people that doesn't even know her. It's really just amazing how a girl of 10 years old can reach so far and so many hearts. So today I would like to ask you, if you find it in your heart to please donate, Our Becca Buddy is on its life. We have so many financial bills to cover. Any medical aid that we are putting her on at the stage, which we are doing so much research for, is a 12-month waiting period because it's a pre-condition. So for 12 months, we need to cover her medical aid or her medical bills. Please, even if you can't do a donation, can I ask that you pray for this family? They really need everyone's prayer. They need you in your thoughts. They are such amazing people. Everyone who knows them will know that they are loving, kind. They are just a delight to have, and we love them so much, and we will go to the end of the earth for them. So even if you keep them in your prayers, we would really, really appreciate it. So like I've said, our Becca Buddy is live. Please, if you can donate, we would really appreciate it. It goes to all the medical bills. We've got quite a few bills to do. If you can't, please send a prayer. A prayer goes a very long way, and it means so much. If you want to send a message, please drop us a message so that Chani can see how much love she can get. If you are a mom of a type 1 diabetes child, please come into contact with Chantal. The support will mean so much. If you have a child that has type 1 diabetes and need a friend, please, Chani needs loads and loads of love and support. We would really appreciate it. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this video. I know it's been long, there's been a few ups and downs, but we really appreciate it. And thank you so much for everything. Have a wonderful, wonderful day and be blessed.
I pray for your healing, the circumstances will change. I pray that the fear inside would flee in Jesus.